Trafalgar Law is a leader card that's generic enough to be built in many different directions. All that matters is that he builds a big board to make use of his ability, and that there's a good balance between green and red characters. For this deck analysis video, I'll be going thematic and putting Traffy with his crew, the Heart Pirates. Okay, let's read Law's ability. Like I said, you want to build a big board. Activate main once per turn for the cost of 2 Don. If you have 5 characters, return 1 to hand to play another that has 5 cost or less and is a different colour. This ability has a lot of potential and is good thematic representation of Law's op fruit power. Fill the board with cheap cards, especially ones with on-play abilities like searches, and then swap them out for 5 cost cards while only paying 2 Don. The card pool of the Heart Pirates is small, but most of them complement this leader perfectly. Beppo costs 4 with 4,000 power, and when attacking with 1 Don attached, plays a Heart Pirate with a cost of 4 or less. Best card to play off this effect is either one of these, Penguin and Sashi. Both 3 cost blockers, and when you play one, if you don't already have the other one out, it will be played as well. 3 characters on board already after only playing and attacking with 1. Or instead of Beppo getting off that chain, you can play Trafalgar Law, a 6k blocker that costs 5 and on play will return one of your characters to hand and play a 3 cost or less in its place. In the obligatory skillless slots, there is Jean Bart and a sad looking Beppo. Hopefully the film red promos will be easy to get, adding some red Heart Pirates for us to choose from. Law costs 4 and has 5,000 power. On play, give one of your opponents minus 2,000. Not gonna lie, I'd be keen on buying that band Presto, it looks good. Though maybe not on a card. Beppo costs 3 and has 2,000 power, Don times 1, when attacking KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 3,000 power or less. Perhaps the one that you just minused with Law. And so we've filled our board up and attacked with everything, and now we're ready to say, Room! Pay 2 Don and switch out one character for another. What is the perfect Heart Pirate to play? From the Worst Generation starter deck, Trafalgar Law costs 5 and on play will switch either a Worst Gen or a Heart Pirate to active so they can attack again. It's as good as playing a card with Rush, if not better, because you can restand a card that's already been powered up with Don. Only one event card with Heart Pirates trait to point out, but it's one that I don't think is very good. Scalpel is a counter that costs 1 and gives 2,000 power and then restands the Don used. The trigger ability sounds nice, but is unreliable at best that it happens at a time when you could actually make use of it. The thing is, why use this card that requires a Don be left in active mode to give 2,000 counter when you can just use character cards that have 2,000 counter? That's all the Heart Pirates that can go in this deck, but the vast majority of them are green, and for the leader's ability, you need to be switching a red with the green or vice versa, and so the sky's the limit on what else to include. I won't go over all the red cards in this video, but luckily I've already gone over most of them in the Straw Hat deck analysis, and if you want to subscribe, soon I'll be doing a video for Worst Generation, and then I'll do a multicolour focused video digging into this Law leader as well as the Luffy red-green leader. Until then, you can follow me on Twitter at HackyLessons, and I'll see you back here soon for more One Piece card game talk.